Good morning. Let's go over our ELA, our daily learning objective. I'm Miss Mosley again. Let's see. Today I will review the letter F. Remember, capital F and lowercase f. You guys learned about it yesterday. Let's read that daily learning objective together. Today I will review the letter F. Capital F and a lowercase f. Remember, it makes a sound. You put one hand on top of the other and you go for F, like Francie, fish. That very first sound is that onset sound. Ancy, ish. We're listening for the onset, the very first sound that comes out of your mouth when you say those words. So let's think of other words that make the sound. The very first sound, the onset sound. This is the onset sound. So before I move on, I'm going to show you one more time how I write the letter F, and I hope everybody did it this way in their skill practice binder. So again, we start at the very top, come straight down, go across the top just a little bit, and try to keep the line straight. Even Miss Mosley didn't make a straight line, and that's okay. Watch. All I have to do is erase it and fix it as much as I can. And I can't seem to do it. There, so I want to make sure you guys can see it. Don't do it as many times, though. Erase it. This is the capital F, and I leave plenty of room. I curve it down. Make sure I curve from the top all the way straight down, okay? And I go across this line. That's our lowercase f. Our capital F, our lowercase f, that makes the sound. So when we're thinking about the sounds, words that make those sounds, the onset sound, let's look at some pictures that I found on here. So with the help of one of our teachers, of course, thank you for helping us out. So we have this right here. I wonder what it could be. Let's look at the picture. There's the one parent, the other parent. There's some children right here. Right here we have one parent and two children. Right here just we have one parent and a child. We have two parents and a child. So this is parent and 1, 2, 3, 4 children. This is called a, I wish I can hear what you guys are saying. I hope you said family. So if I were to put it here for words that do begin with the sound, family. Do it with me. Family. Now let's blend it. Family. When I write it down, very first sound is, so it would be, and then the word says family. You do not have to write this in different colors. I'm just showing you guys that we are looking for that very beginning sound, the onset. This sound right here, the onset. Family. Let's blend it. Family. Family does begin with the sound. Afterwards, I just realized I don't have my, I'm gonna have to figure that out when we get there. Okay, so then we have another word. Let's look at a couple different words. Ooh, this one. Everybody knows this one. What is it? It's a frog. Everybody say frog. So I'm going to put my frog. Let's move this one down. So there's more room. You can still see how I wrote my F. We're going to put our frog right here. And I'm going to write the word frog next to it. It's a lowercase letter because it's not the frog's name, right? But I am going to write, there's the onset, the very first sound. Then I'm going to write the rest of the word, which is the rhyme. G. Frog. frog. First I did the sounds because I'm listening for that very first sound, and then I blend them together to say the word, right? Frog. Family begin with the sound. After we do that, we are going to find the, what is that? You eat with it. It's a fork. Fork. So let's put our fork right here. Say the word with me. Orc. Right now, what we're doing first is listening for those sounds, okay? So we don't call it a orc. Right now, we're listening for those sounds. Onset is the, so I make the, then orc. Orc. It has the, now let's blend it. Fork. Fork has the letter sound like our letter F. Family begins with the sound. Frog begins with the sound. Let's see what other ones we can find in our little bucket. Oh, this one. We've recently, everybody's learned about this one, right? It's a flag. So I would go flag, flag. And I love our flag, right? We all love our flag. So I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see it. Move it down a little bit. So you know this is the flag. And I'm going to put L, A, G. Flag, flag. So first I try to say that first sound. Flag, 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 fork, family, frog. They all begin with the same onset sound, which is the sound, the very first sound that comes out of your mouth. Okay, guys? Let's do one more, and then I gotta find, oh, I see it. Okay, let's do, let me see. Oh, I like that there's a letter F in here so you guys can see. These are words that do begin with the letter F. They make a F sound, okay? First, the onset is. So here we have another one, and this is our toes. Is it our toes? Well, they're on there, but these are called what? Our feet, feet, feet. So I'm going to put them right here. Feet. And they make the very first sound, eat. Eat. Feet. Okay. Now I want you to think of things that also do not begin with the letter F. So these are words that do begin with the letter F, and sometimes we have words that do not begin with the letter F. So if we have, let me see what I can find, and we'll do it in red because it does not begin with the letter F. So let's put the ones that don't in this little box today. The ones that do not begin with the letter F. They don't. So in that case, I have this right here. What is that? That's a star. Does star begin with a sound? No. Watch me. It makes a s, t, t, ah, It makes a sound at the beginning of the word. So it does not begin with the sound like frog, family, fork, flag, and feet. Another one would be, ooh, I know of another one. Let's do this one. Well, it's harder. That is a hat. So we'll make the sound ah, 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 t, t, t. Hat does not begin with the sound. It begins with the star does not begin with the sound. It begins with the sound, like star. So you guys really need to pay attention to those sounds that are coming out of your mouth so you can start writing words like frog. You could even finger stretch it. So I know there's going to be 4 sounds. And the first sound, if you do it by rhyme and onset and rhyme, it goes frog, frog, family, fork, flag, feet. Is this the only words that start with the F? No, there is many, 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 many more. So one number that begins with actually a couple of numbers, but one of them is the number 4. 4 begins with the sound. Okay, guys? So I want you guys to do is take out your journeys. And in your journeys, this is your journeys right here. Sorry, I had to walk away for a second. You're going to turn to find the letter F that we're reviewing today. So that will be on page WTK number 6. Okay, so it's right here. So this is the page number right there. First thing you do is always the same. You're going to write your name on top. Here's all 26 letters, consonant and vowels put together. You're going to look for the consonant, the letter F. Capital F, lowercase f. Start at the very top, go across until you find it, circle it, and then make sure you don't see it anywhere else. Then you're going to trace your letter F. You're going to trace it and say F. Remember, take your time. Lowercase f, F. Finger space it. Make sure you guys take your time and don't put them too close together when you do your letters. Capital F, lowercase f. Make sure you finger space and you can at least fit it in there 1, 2, 3 times or 4 times possibly. So after you've done it across, make sure you guys look on the search here and start at the very top. Go across the rows and look for your capital F and your lowercase f. If you go row by row, it'll be easier to make sure we don't miss any, okay guys? And then we have the word. These are some fish. See if you can write the word. Let's finger stretch it. Fish. So I want you to try to write that word right here. And I can actually help you with this one because it has a tricky sound. So we do a lowercase I. SH makes the sound sh. So that's what this one is right here. That's why I wanted to show you. After you do that, I want you to think of a word on your own that makes the sound and draw a picture right here or here and then try to write the word that is associated, that goes with that picture, like I did. Here's the fork. I wrote the word fork. Here's the flag. I wrote the word flag next to it, okay? You guys can do this. Go ahead and give it a try.